love, money, and mayhem, and just see what's going on with that, what's going to be happening. All right. Let's get another shuffle in. If you want to see all the other signs, please check them out. We already have fire, we have earth, and we're now doing water. So air signs should be tomorrow. Hi, AA. How am I? I'm okay. Thank you for asking. I could be better, for sure, but I'm hanging in there, my friends. Hi, Muse Me. Spirit, please guide and direct for the water elements, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. What's going on in love? We're going to start with love. All right, whoops. I should scoot this over a bit. My camera's not reaching. Okay. So I think it's safe to say we have a lot of 2 energy here. So 2 may be a prominent number for the water elements. But more than anything, this is an energy of working together, partnering up. Okay, and I do see a union over here at the bottom of the deck. So there's some kind of relationship that is forming. 3 of Wands. It's on the horizon. You are going to have to wait a little bit, but it's coming. Hi, Michelle. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad all of you guys are here. Thank you. I'm glad you saw me live, and YouTube's doing their job today a little bit. So there is some confusion here about, I don't really know what to think. This love situation has you super burdened. There's just a lot of weight on your shoulders, a lot of stress, a lot of pain even associated with that, a lot of pain and frustration. So I feel like this person is coming back from the past with judgment. The past is going to get brought back up again for love, for the water signs. And I think you're all pretty comfortable with the past, especially Cancer. You guys feel comfortable dealing with someone that you've already dealt with before. So there's been some kind of secret love affair going on for I don't know how long. It feels like quite a long time if Judgment's here. In the past, someone has kept you a secret. They've kept a secret that they're talking to you. That's what I see. They kept a secret that they're seeing you. No one knows the truth. And you've been carrying this burden about being a secret for a really long time. Maybe you kept them a secret. I don't know which way the cookie crumbles for you, but someone's been kept a secret. Okay, and we don't know what to do about it here with the Two of Swords. We're trying to trust our intuition and see, is this safe to deal with again? Is this person and partner safe? Is this a real love connection? Yes, yes, it is. 2 of Cups. It's a real soulmate kind of love connection. But man, there's dirt that hasn't really been uncovered. Now, this person's been watching you for a while and being quiet. This could be the father of your kids or just a masculine energy. Male or female doesn't matter, but it's a masculine. They could be an air sign. Ooh, they could be a Libra. Or they've got some Scorpio in their chart. Okay, you had some big big upheaval battles with this person, but you know what? They've been keeping a close eye on you for the past good while, okay? They watch your social media. They chime in. They check up on you. This is not distance. Excuse me. It's not distance in every step. Now, something has been worse, and I think it's just guilt, but when you get the Seven of Swords in a reading, it says, hey, let's look at the truth in the situation. Have you been deceiving yourself about them? Have they been deceiving themselves about you? How deep down do these secrets go? Could it be that you need to watch your back with this person, or this person's got to watch their back, or you're both watching your back with each other because other people don't know about you guys? Someone here is deceiving everybody. And someone is putting the blame on someone else. So there's like a lack of responsibility. And with that Queen of Wands, there's definitely another third-party connection, another woman, as you could see, could be a man, but you know, Queen of Wands. We've got the Two of Cups relationship, and then we have this other lover. So there's just a huge past conflict and a huge situation that has to be looked at. I don't think this person wants the truth about you and them to come out. Are they waiting? Are they burdened to come out with the truth? That King of Swords can't wait. They are just bursting at the seams. Okay, that King of Swords is like, come on, we got to tell the truth. Enough of this. All right, let's get it together. There's a certain amount of realization that comes to your reading with Judgment. And there's things that you may have realized about yourself, or they realized about themselves, that's going to help them discover themselves and liberate themselves. Judgment is going to definitely indicate that you guys are entering a cycle of growth, especially following with that Three of Wands. There's growth at this time. We got to leave some of this past behind us. We can't take all of it forward. There is potential. So there's potential to make this work, but gosh, you guys have a lot of history and a lot of painful history, apparently. Do they love you? Yes. The Two of Cups says, of course, they definitely love you. They definitely see a future. They want to definitely make this a concrete relationship at some point. Okay, but the truth must come out first. This person's got to take responsibility, or maybe you do, and set the record straight. This is going to ruffle a lot of feathers and cause a tower moment. So whoever's needing to know this truth, it would destroy whatever was built in the past. And so I think they know that it's going to like rock their entire family situation. You know, this could also be serving divorce papers for someone. That could be what's involved here. It's like I'm sneaking around serving divorce papers. But when the universe steps in and it's involved, there's really not a lot anyone can do. It's like what's destiny is destiny. What does this person want to say to you, though? They're thinking. They're thinking about it. It's a long and hard thought. It's a deep process. All right? They're thinking about what they can do. What are their options? These are a lot of that Seven of Cups. What are my choices? What are my options? What are the possibilities? Can we make this work? When you get the thinking card, it says, I'm thinking about you even right now, in this moment. In fact, you never leave my mind. You're with me wherever I go. Even if I hear songs, I'm thinking about you. It makes me pretty vulnerable to think about you. And when I hear like reminders of you, I feel even more vulnerable. So this person does have Judgment bringing up a lot of reminders. With the Hopeful card, I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I hope you can forgive the error of my ways. I acted very immaturely. All right? So this person, at least in their own mind, okay, acknowledges, hey, I'm the problem. But to a lot of you guys, other people don't know that this person is the problem. And that's the problem. I know it sounds crazy and I sound like Kamala right now, dancing in circles in my word salad, but hear me out. The problem is they're the problem, but they need to admit they're the problem to everybody else. Everyone else needs to know. They need to hear it. And that's like, come on, when is that going to happen? When are other people going to find out that you did me wrong? When are other people going to find out you've been talking to me in secret? When are other people going to find out that you actually still have feelings for me, that you're attracted to me, that you desire me, that you want me, that you care about me? When are these other people going to learn about your real feelings for me? Are you ever going to admit that? And so we've got some questions here, Page of Swords in reverse. And it's like, you're not even really communicating correctly, like just even with me, let alone anyone else. And they're just like, I don't know what to say and I don't know how to say it. Cat's got my tongue. Man up. And even if they're a woman, grow up. You know, it's like the emperor, take responsibility for your actions, stand up for what's right, do the right thing, take the actions needed to do the right thing, speak up, speak out, you know, address the matter at hand. And they're like, I'm thinking about it, but if I do, oh my God, do you know all the things that are going to fall apart? As soon as I open my mouth, as soon as I start talking about us, as soon as I bring up what I've done, do you know the calamity, the drama that's going to happen? Tower moment. And you're just like, it really doesn't matter about the calamity. I think it just needs to come out. And actually, they're very hopeful. They're very hopeful, bottom of the deck, that, you know, like I said, 3 of Wands, eventually, you guys can put the past behind you, put the bad times behind you, and start again. I know I'm asking of a lot from you, but I hope you can forgive me. You know, they're like, I know it's a lot to ask you to wait. I know it's a lot to ask you to forgive me for this. I know, but maybe I just need a little bit more time. And I think they're trying to get away with as much as they can. They're trying to get away with as much pride as they can, you know, as much stuff as they can, as much face. Like, they're just trying to save face. They're like, I don't want to escape from the situation completely empty-handed, completely demolished and destroyed. I'd like to save a little favor, you know. I don't want to be the complete problem, you know, but it's like, I think once they actually just take full responsibility and they are the full problem, that would fix so many things. And people would look at them in a good light anyways and saying, hey, you know what? You may have been the biggest problem in the world, but you owned it like a champion. You fixed it. And we respect you for that. We respect you for saying, I was wrong. There's no excuses. None. This is what I did. I'm going to deal with it from here out, however it needs to be dealt. Oh, Bree. Let's see what the moon wants to say. So look, we had 2s earlier, 2 2s. Look at that. We have another 2. So it's interesting, the partnership, the relationship that's forming. And then it says here, I teach people how to treat me. And the bottom of the deck is, my words and actions are of beauty, compassion, and love. I love that. So one of the things I think you water signs have to learn about love, if we look at this from a you perspective, you didn't have enough boundaries to this person that you're in love with. Maybe you didn't have enough boundaries for anyone you were in love with, but you allowed people to treat you in a manner that was disrespectful. You allowed people to keep you a secret. You participated. You allowed people to not give you enough. You continued to talk to them when they didn't. You know, this is also a lesson for you, water signs, especially with Pluto leaving Capricorn. So since 2008, you know, this is a lot of lessons. But this is for you, just like, listen, I also need to take responsibility. I've allowed my partners to treat me in ways that are not at all how I feel I deserve to be treated. I don't know why I allowed them to do that. That's between me and God. That's, you know, that's what you would probably say. I didn't trust my intuition. I just kind of kind of went more pressured and kind of walked along with whatever they were presenting me. I've learned a lot on the journey, Queen of Wands. I definitely want to speak up for my rights, my respect from now on. I don't want to be a doormat. I don't want to be disrespected or mistreated. And I don't want to be kept a secret. From now on, I'm not going to allow that. There won't be continued communication if I learn I'm a secret. So you're just like, you know what? Lesson learned. You taught me a lot, and I'm grateful for the lesson that you brought to my life. Maturity is what was needed. And that's what you guys are growing into, maturity. So all in all, in a nutshell, with love, I really feel like this person and you have a second chance and a shot. Okay, with Judgment, Three of Wands, there's a shot here to make this work. There's going to have to be a huge, massive shift in perspective thinking and other relationships to make it work. But I think if you guys are willing to make tough decisions, it can definitely happen. It's like the doors are opening up for you, Seven of Cups. Are you willing to go ahead and fight for that and make it work? But also, are you guys willing to let the past be the past, bury the hatchet, and bygones be bygones? It's time to have that new beginning. Meaning this, what do you mean by that, Steph? Don't drag up the past in any future arguments. Don't, once you guys have made up, once you guys have this Judgment second chance and they want to commit to you and be with you, you got to treat this like it's a new person. You got to treat it like this is a brand new start. Ace of Wands, like this is fresh. We can't say, remember what you did in 2019? Remember what you did, you know, in 2018, do you remember what you said? Do you remember this? Do you remember that? Do you know how many years was I in this position? You know, etc. Fill in the blank, right? That's what this is saying. Let's go ahead and bury it. If you're going to have this second chance, we got to bury it. You have to make peace with it. You're going to have to learn to like let this go. Burn it up, if you will. Like just let it go. Let's not bring it up anymore. Let's let the past be the past. And let's walk away from it. And I think that's why Judgment's here. It's like, we can't go back and fix it. You said what you said, you did what you did, it happened. And if we talk about it, we're just bringing that past back into the current. Now it's still a part of our lives. We're still allowing it to affect us. That's not fair to you. That's not fair to me. Don't we deserve a new beginning? Don't we deserve a better foundation, not built on some crappy past? And I think that's why the Tower's here too. It's like, I'm here to take out the past, not bring it back up. I'm here to get rid of it. So this is not a promised relationship. This is just a second chance. Anyone that says I don't want one, that's fine. And anyone that wants one, this isn't a promise that it's going to work out. Okay? It's just a shot. It's a shot at this. One more try. And I'm hearing that one 1980 song, One More Try. I don't know who sings it, but it's like, one more try. I didn't know how much I loved you. One more try. Never mind. I can't remember all the other words. But I don't remember who sings that at the moment. Yeah, Timmy T. There you go. So that's what I'm hearing. One more try. So that's all this is. This isn't promises. It's just one more try if you want it. Okay? My words and actions are beauty, love, and compassion. My words and actions. So let's not judge on those previous errors. Let's pretend like this is a court of law and a judge says, I wipe out your past. You've put a court order in to kind of dispel the rumors, the lies, the judgments that you had as a juvenile or, you know, as some other person in your history. Now you're paying to get your record clean. I'm going to go ahead and clear your record. You're paying to get that done, record clear. And that's what this is, in a sense, with Judgment. Are we going to clear the record for this man or this woman? Are you ready to clear the record? Because that's what's here. And what do the cards want to say as far as oracles for your love life? So we have poison and spells. Bottom of the deck is apples. To taste, one must swallow it whole, and beneath this satin flame hides drowning waters. Interesting. This one here says, a pinch and a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you cast your call. All right. 28. Be sure you're sure. All right. So, by the way, page number 122, which is crazy. Potions and spells are how a witch waves her magic wand, casting and calling things into existence in her deepest desires. Potions making the spell crafting even more fun. 2 rituals that, when done correctly, can bring about dozens of manifestations. Adding a little pinch of this here and there can change your creation ever so slightly. And it is an art. And it has been passed down through hundreds of generations and many cultures. One of the best nights of the year to create potions and work spells is on Samhain, when the veil is at its thinnest. Weaving your magic on this night is like supercharging your magical creations and rituals, which, by the way, is coming up very soon. We will be doing spells for Samhain, and we're going to be in that magic circle heavy this week, and I'm going to drag it and continue the magic circle for the whole month of November. Thanks to what's been going on with my grandma's situation, I've had to extend the magic circle. I'm sorry, guys, but we are going to get into it for sure. So for the time, it's time to do magic. Okay, it's time to protect and nourish and support your relationship through good times and in bad. Should you receive the potions and spells card, know that you should be learning what you're capable of. Now, when the potions and spells is in reverse, you are being guided to get clarity on what it is you really want with this man or this woman before attempting to work your magic and manifest it. One of the biggest killers of magic is confusion. The universe can't give you what you want if you don't really know what that is. Making a potion or working a spell first starts with intention. And you don't have to overthink your craft. Sometimes you have to go with what you feel and trust what's right for you. And that's that 2 of Swords. And there is a hint of confusion today, because look at that, 7 of Cups. So be sure. If you guys have been working rituals and spell magic to get this relationship going, this is a sign. Also, though, there's the number 22, 22 minutes, seeing it again. So 222 or 22, big sign for you water signs, especially if you've been working your magic. This is a time to be hopeful. Keep casting, keep with your intention. What is Samhain? I don't think I spelled that right. That's okay. Samhain is basically Halloween. It's the time of the year when it's the darkest, the longest, darkest nights. This is the darkest time of the year, which the veil is very thin, to do magic and to be connected to the spiritual realm. You're welcome. So we just finished love. Now we're going to get into money. A lot of you guys have been waiting for this. You're really excited about your financial situation. Let's take a look. Some of you guys are more excited about your financials than love. I can tell you that. All right. So what's going on with money for the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio? Okay. Holy Spirit, please show me what's happening with money for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So we've got the Hermit, the 7 of Pentacles, Justice, the 8 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Wands. So you guys feel like you have to fight for your money. You're like, this isn't fair. I worked so hard. I worked so many hours, or I've earned whatever these pentacles are. And I know I earned it, and yet money just leaves me. It walks away from me, and I have to fight to get my money back. It's like I'm always fighting. What about this payment? What about that payment? What about this? Where's my money? How did it just slip away here? What's being auto-deducted now? What's due now? Who's calling for more bills now? It's like, where's my money? Why is it just slipping away? Now, in your midst of panic and worry, because that's what's going on here, panic and worry, defensiveness about your money, fighting to keep your money, we ask you to search within your heart here. Do some soul searching. Go inside yourself and ask, where is my money? Why is it not with me? Is there a karmic reason? Is there some divine order? Is there something I don't know about? Is this the law of the universe? Is this my karma? Is it written for me that, I'm destined to just have a certain amount of money and I can't go past that tier? Is it that I owe someone something and I didn't realize I owe them something? Is it that I made a contract or made a deal with somebody and maybe I don't remember? Maybe I don't remember the contract we had a year ago. Maybe I've forgotten that since then. Maybe I forgot about a promise I made as a soul before I came into this world that I had certain obligations with money. Whatever this is, it's like, hey, there is more to why you feel like your money is running away from you than just basic mistakes. There's divine order and divine reasons. And it may not always make sense in front of your face right now, but there is reasons. It's written, it's explained, or it's seen, or it's, it's fate. And so what we have going on with the money. So right now it's being kept from you, 10 of Wands. Like there's just, you can't. It's a burden. You have more bills than you have more money. Does that make sense? You have more to pay than you have coming in. And that's probably one of the biggest problems. It's like, how are we going to stay afloat? I don't know what I'm going to do. And this is, you don't know. This is somebody that doesn't know what to do. Who do I talk to? Who can I call? What am I going to do financially? What am I going to do? Like, I feel stuck. I'm trapped. And this card says you might be stuck in your own head. You might think something's worse than it actually is. You might see gloom and doom, but it's not. Because I see a beautiful blessing here with the Ace of Cups. There's a blessing in disguise. It's hidden with the Hermit. It's dark, and it's like this dark, quiet, lonely road. Someone feels all alone. That's a fact in this reading. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Someone feels like I'm all alone in the world. No one's holding my hand. No one's with me. No one's walking this journey with me. It's just me. And sure, I've got this helper and that helper in this situation, but really, they're more against me than for me. None of them really understand my life. And so there's this journey alone. That's what the Eight of Cups as well, kind of walking away. And it's just like, no one really understands my struggles but me. And the universe is begging you to say, let's look within. Let's go within and do some soul searching. There is reasons why you're hitting roadblocks. You may not understand it now. You see it as the universe is against you. You see all these setbacks as problems. But sometimes there's a hidden blessing. Sometimes God's unanswered prayers are the best gifts you could ever have in your life. Sometimes something terrible happens, so something good could happen. Sometimes there's a lot of financial loss, so there could be a new business formed. Sometimes there's financial hurt, so you can have a beautiful home. Sometimes, you have to look at it like it's not a curse. It's a gift. Whatever the struggle is, it's been assigned to you. But the universe says this, listen, as difficult as your financial period has been, I give you a gift. There is a new beginning for you, Ace of Cups. A beautiful, bright, new beginning, perhaps a fresh new start. Your slate is wiped clean. Perhaps you get to move somewhere really wonderful that is so much better for you. Perhaps you get to finally have a door opened up that's been closed for so many years. No, Ellen, that's not what I mean, hun. But now that this veil is thin, now that it's open, now that the universe is pouring their cup into you, blessings are here. So don't let your negative thoughts get the best of you. Don't let it scare you and feed you fear. You should be filled with strength. And that's the good news. Oh, okay, Ellen. Oh, look at this. Just wait a little bit. Oh, this is great news. So water signs, if you just have a little more patience, maybe in about 3 to 10 weeks, life is going to begin anew. All right? So where does that put us? Right at the beginning of the new year. So right at the beginning of the new year, which is the Ace of Pentacles, the Pentacles represent 1 year. This is the beginning of a new year. So right around January, water signs, this new beginning will start to come into your life. Financials are going to be blessed. This could be more business, more clients. This could be a raise, a new job, a new career. This could be a new home that's more affordable. This could be anything brand new for you that helped you monetarily have gain. But this is going to be a gain. And finally, the universe is going to bless you with this. And it's like your patience is what pays off. You've been through a lot, and you did a lot of soul searching, and you've racked your brain, and you've done the right things, and you've tried to be the best you could be. There were times of worry and stress, but you got through it. And I know you've been struggling and you have nothing but this huge 10 of Wands burden on your back, but it's about to be lifted. So water signs, your financial worries are about to be lifted. Everything that's been so hard to pay, it's been so hard to make it, finally, like magic, it just starts to get better. And we have the Lover's card here with the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, it's in reverse. This may not have gone your way. This situation wasn't your choice. You didn't pick it. You didn't choose it. You didn't seek it out. It's like, I didn't expect for it to happen this way. I didn't expect, to lose my job to get a new one. I didn't expect to lose this house to get a new one. I didn't expect to lose relationships to come into a new one for this. Like all of that, all of the above. I didn't expect to have all this drama happen to make something good happen. And that's what this is. But that's what's been needed with the Lover's card. And there's some kind of new partnership that is so much more beneficial. This could be your best friend. This could be a lover. This could be a brother or a sister. This could be your kids. You name it. This could be anyone, okay, in your life. But there's this partner. There's this person that's like, hey, I'm a blessing. I'm a blessing in your life. Life is about to get abundantly better. And it's going to feel good with the Ace of Cups. It's going to feel so much better than ever before. And you're going to get to a place and go, wow, why was I that worried? Why was I so stressed out over nothing? Now, it looks like there's been some time and some money spent on something that refers to something legal. Legal documents, time to get your affairs in order, maybe a will and testament or a trust, perhaps just going to a lawyer, perhaps dealing with matters with someone in power. Whatever this is, it's like it's you've spent time and money on it, and you've ultimately had to walk away from relationships or things that made you very, very loved and very happy, something that you once cared a lot about, but you had to walk away for yourself. And it wasn't easy, and it was a struggle. And there's a lot of people against you. That's definitely in this reading. There is so much working against you. It's like not in your favor. It's like one thing after the other, not in your favor, not in your favor. There's some roadblocks, there's some frustrations, and you're like, God, this sucks. It sucks that I don't have my name on something, or it sucks that I don't have that power that I used to have, or it sucks that I don't have control over this. Like, that's the frustration. And Spirit's like, let it go. Let go of the house. Let go of the job. Let go of that relationship. Let go of the frustration. Let it go. Carrying it is nowhere to be had in this future for you. No, nowhere. Don't even bother bringing it. We have a fresh start, ace, ace. And it's not how you want, but it's going to happen. And guess what? You're not going to be alone. The Lover's card and the Emperor. You guys may meet someone, a future husband, okay, or masculine energy. You may meet someone that's going to be there and help you through life. This could just be a new boss, a new business partner. This could just represent financial security in a nutshell. But there it is. It's like we have security. And then we've got the Queen of Cups, which is super happy and good in oneself, like knowing yourself, feeling whole, feeling good about what you're doing, feeling confident and good about your money. So yeah, things may not always work out in your favor, but they always work out for the best. So again, I feel like 3 to 10 weeks, we're going to get this new beginning with money, okay? You're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Perhaps some of you are just going to wait 3 weeks or less, but money's going to break through. There's going to be a breakthrough in money, and it's a blessing by God's source, creator, and the universe. It's justice, and it's karma, and it's good, and it's coming to you. This wasn't an easy way to get it, but it's coming to you. And so be happy that you're blessed. Keep searching your heart and trusting your intuition that Spirit knows what Spirit's doing. The universe knows what's happening, and sometimes you got to give to get, give to receive. Sometimes you have to let go of the shore to sail away into a new beginning on the ocean. So we're going to leave the shore here. Let's get some other cards about your future with money. Hi, Doja. Future with money. Wow, you're going to get support. You're going to get help. Look at the card. Doesn't that look like support and help? This person is leaning on this other individual, which is this partnership, support and help. For a lot of you guys with money, you may think, well, am I going to have support? Am I going to get help with money? Yes. If you're looking for that, then this is your reading for the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're going to get help and support with your money. On the back of the deck, it says, I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life. So this is a time to spend money on you. Spend money on things that add to your life. Spend money on things that make you feel good and nourish your soul and enrich your business, your career, and your life. So yes, you're going to be getting that, and at least you're going to be getting support to allow you to do this. All right. I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. That's what's happening for your money. That's so cool, bottom of the deck. I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. And you totally have that in your reading, which is crazy. But you do. Let's get an oracle. All right, Spirit, what do you want to say about the financials and the money for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio? Relaxed energy, the number 19, the deer is here. Perhaps you have Mixida in your chart, which you guys should know if you follow Vedic what Mixida is. But there you go. It definitely pops up in the sign of Taurus and Gemini, in case you were wondering. But we have the black moon And look at her mudras. She's so chill. She's just receiving. She's in a relaxed energy. The universe is giving and she's just receiving. This deer is kind of protective of her too, keeping an eye out when her eyes are closed. So it's like Spirit's like, listen, when you're not busy making money or you're not busy keeping your eye out on those funds to come in, don't worry, I am. I'm watching your back. Literally, this is, a lot of these cards today is about watching your back. This one, all watching your back. And the universe has got your back. Bottom of the deck is honoring the past. The number 31 may be a prominent number for you, or the number 19. But this is the blue moon, and it's like, let's honor it, okay? Whatever happened, happened for a reason, and it was there for our life for a season, but it wasn't meant to be there permanently. It says drawing the relaxed energy card is a sign to free yourself from stress and drama. Put yourself back at ease. Take a deep breath. Unwind. Take a hot bath. Reminisce in your home alone. You don't need to be surrounded by people. Are you always getting upset with someone? Do you tend to argue a lot or perhaps stir up fights between others? Don't forget in the Bible it says, blessed are the peacemakers, for they will inherit the earth. Stirring up quarrels and trouble and strife is no way to be, even in your own life. So take a deep breath and unwind. Look at your current state of affairs and see where you need to soothe your energy. Are you always getting upset? This is the time to take a step back. Give yourself a gentle space to soften. What situation do you need to approach with a more relaxed energy? The waxing buck moon represents all the relaxed energy that lies deep within the soul of the maiden. The buck moon maiden is pictured here meditating, free from tension or anxiety, allowing a spirit buck to step into her orb. It is a calm moment, and she focuses on her inner quietude. And 31, honoring the past, honoring someone from your past, perhaps. And drawing this card, it's time to recognize what has passed in your life. Who has passed? What part of your life is finished? Understand that without those bygone days, you would not be the person you are today. It may be that you honor the past or the unenlightened you, the you who didn't know back then what you know now. Maybe it is time to praise the integrity of someone in your past and honor them, like a parent or a friend or a son or a daughter. This person's advice may have led you to the right path. Think about the lessons you learned and let those ethics and morals guide you into your future. Remember, if you're wrong, you're wrong. Admit you're wrong and say sorry. That's when the Spirit is behind you and supports you in your righteous truth. There's going to be other people, 7 of Wands, that say, you're lying. You don't even mean it. You know what you did. You know how you did it. You know what you were doing. You're not innocent. All of your trials and tribulations, they're all your fault. They're all your choices. But really, they don't know the truth. They're not walking your path. They're not taking your steps. Whatever hardships that you've gone through financially, it was all part of the journey. And it was already written in the stars for you to experience and endure. Like that was your personal path. And it's really not for them to say how, when, who, what you should have done. This is for you to walk in your journey and learn and grow and become. Is there some faults that maybe you could own up to? Yes, maybe there is some faults. And that's the 8 of Cups. It's like, maybe I didn't know that I was making a mistake. 8-8, there's something there about self. Be strong with yourself. And the Hermit is soul searching and looking within. So are there some questions you need to ask deep within yourself? Oh, yeah. Okay. And when you get there and you figure out, okay, well, you know, there were some things I knew for sure and some things I didn't. I could only do my best. I tried my best. And here you have to say to the universe, listen, I am overburdened. Perhaps I bit off more than I could chew. Perhaps I made promises I couldn't keep. Perhaps I put my foot forward before I was ready. You know, perhaps I told someone I would be there for them, but I really didn't want to. Or I really didn't believe in that, and I just did it anyways, and I regretted it, and it bothered me. 8 of Swords. You know, sometimes, guys, we don't respect ourselves enough, and we just put our neck out there, and we hurt ourselves. And it's not good to get mad at the other person. Well, you hurt me. No, you stuck your neck out there. You hurt yourself. And it's just good to admit that and go, you're right, I learned my lesson. Now I'm going to be more cautious. Now I'm going to be more careful. Now I'm going to be more mindful before I ever do anything like that, because I'm learning. You know, some people just run off at the mouth, and they're the ones actually more guilty than anyone else. So relax in your energy when it comes to your finances, and know that the past is crumbling away and a new beginning is being made. There is going to be some financial gain and blessings in about 3 to 10 weeks. So don't beat yourself up. This is more time to forgive yourself and nourish your soul. Make apologies where apologies are due. Be the best person you can be. Ask for forgiveness from spirit if you feel you need to ask for forgiveness. And extend that, you know, apology to others that feel like they need it. If you're not heard, if no one wants to hear you and they're pulling away from you, then you can only say you tried your best, and then you're going to just have to walk away. But no matter what happens in your reading, you are going to get support, and the universe is behind you, and you are going to be blessed. There's a financial blessing in the works for the water signs. You don't have too much longer to wait either. It's coming right around the corner. All right, so now we're going to get into the mayhem. What is happening for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio in the drama and mayhem in your life? What kind of drama have you been involved in? What is the mayhem? You'll only know personally what your mayhem really is, what your drama really is about, but we're going to take a look. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So first one here is the Knight of Cups, the Page of Swords, okay, the Devil card in the reverse, the Ace of Wands in the upright, okay. So I think the first thing I see here is you really put your heart out there. You put your heart, your vulnerability, your love, your emotions. You put yourself out there, and someone gossiped or spoke behind your back. Page of Swords. Very immature. Very not wise, not knowledgeable, it was very unintelligent gossip. There was no real factual proof behind it. It was just gossip. This is snide remarks. This is posts, negative. This is assumptions, which only make an ass out of, you know, you, not the other person, assumptions. And this is just like, I don't have the whole story. And so we have someone putting their heart out there, trying to be honest, but someone doesn't know the whole story. And they're trying to save you, or you're trying to save yourself and get unattached from a very toxic, negative person. Now, there's a devil around you or behind you. This is a very dark and karmic person, someone who's sneaky, someone who's sly, someone who's a liar, someone who's toxic, just a very trashy, bad person. But the truth is, that's not the whole truth. Someone here is getting a bad rap. Someone's been labeled bad for the wrong reasons, and someone's been misunderstood. And nobody took the time out to actually have a conversation with this person. It was kind of a quick judgment based on gossip. And it just kind of grew like a fire out of hand. And now there's a new beginning. Well, the good news is everything happens for a reason. Even words that get misconstrued, promises that aren't kept, perhaps promises that are forgotten or not remembered. There's all kinds of situations that just come into play, and maybe there's just a big lack of understanding, a whole misunderstanding. But if you read into it the wrong way with negative eyes, ugly judgments, you jump the gun on someone because you have a pre-biased opinion or you have other reasons behind your anger and it's not just that, then it says that it's more of a behavior problem than an evidence problem. Because with the Page of Swords, there is no actual facts. It's a lot of assumptions, or it's a lot of gossip and hearsay and misunderstanding or a lack of memory. But there's definitely some situations that need to be addressed. So someone here definitely struggles in their head. Like they've got problems in the brain. You could see that with the bandage around her head. It's even blocking her eyes, which means they don't see. Someone here doesn't see the truth. They also don't want to hear the truth because with the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords, it's kind of like plugging your ears and going, la, 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 la. I don't want to hear you. La, la, la. I don't care about anything you have to say. No, 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 no. I'm done. I'm done with this. Someone doesn't want to hear because they already have beliefs, period. And this is, we need to talk. But someone's being way too controlling with the devil, trying to control another person, trying to get control of someone or the situation, which is very toxic. And it's like, why don't you just talk? Why are you so combative? Why are you so aggressive? Just talk. But there's just a very toxic partner here. We don't really know what to do, Two of Swords. It's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's like you're searching your intuition. What do I do? And you're here defending yourself. So you're like, I'm defending myself, Steph. Maybe I am jumping the gun. Maybe I am jumping to conclusions. But this is what I'm up against. I'm up against a devil. I'm up against evil, Steph. I have to protect myself. And Spirit says, I have control. Why do you think that you have control? Why does anyone except the universe think they have control? Spirit Source Creator God is here saying, excuse me, last I checked, I was the creator. I am the orchestrator. I have the ultimate say. Karma does as I say. Karma comes as it will. Things are all done for a reason. Why don't you trust me? There's a fear associated here with the Eight of Swords saying, I don't trust. And that's because we're brokenhearted. Okay, Three of Swords is extreme pain, disappointment, stress, anger, anxiety, betrayal. There's third parties involved. It's like, oh, Steph, there's been damage. Okay, this killed the relationship. It damaged it beyond repair. There's no repairing this relationship. And you know what? It's a bunch of stupid, pointless fighting. Five of Wands. This is fighting like children. Childish. Children fight over assumptions because they don't know the facts. And it's not until you get a teacher in the room or a grown adult or a mediator that is unbiased and says, hey, let's open our eyes here. Actually, you're both wrong. Yeah, you're all wrong. You're all making the wrong assumptions. You're all fighting for the wrong thing. You're all in the wrong position. Actually, this is the way it needs to be. And we're going to move forward in this other new direction with the Chariot and the Judgment card and the Sun. Oh, there's strength. So good things are going to come from this. Again, you kind of get this repetitive message, water signs, that something good is happening, but it's not happening the way you wanted it to. It's like, surprise, we are going to gift you a happy ending, but it's not your plan. Maybe you were too stubborn. Maybe you never would have made this decision without the calamity or the problem. Maybe you never would have made this move that's good for you if this big drama didn't happen. Maybe you would have never moved to a new house. Maybe you never would have gotten control over a situation that you need to get control of. Your health, your money, your family, your relationships. See, God knows something deeper down the road, bigger than you do. He knows if you're going to pass away in 2 years or you're going to live 50 more years. He knows what relationships need to be mended and which relationships need to be broken. He knows what sacrifices have to take place for the greatest gift to come in. See, he knows. He knows the suffering that is needed on your plate so you could eat eternally. And so there's something here in your story that says, I know you must suffer and it doesn't feel good, but I know the bigger plan. Not your will, but my will be done. That's kind of what's being said here with that Ace of Cups, for real, for real. Everyone here is just upset, swarming like a hornet's nest, taking it out on the wrong person. It's like the bear poked the bee's nest, the beehive, if you will, or the hornet's nest, however the saying goes. And when the hornets come out of their nest, they look around and see a poor defenseless rabbit like, hi. And they're like, let's go get that rabbit. It's your fault. They see blood. They see red. They want vengeance. They want to go after this rabbit. And the rabbit's like, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything but be in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, sometimes the bear's asking the rabbit, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you kick that tree a little bit with your legs? And I'm trying to get this nest down because something very precious of mine is in there. Can you help me get this down? And you know, the rabbit's like, okay, I'll help. Lo and behold, not realizing the bear's just trying to destroy the nest. And there's some ulterior motive. And now the bunny's getting blamed. And it's like, wait a minute, I only did what this bear told me to do on their behalf. Like, it was okay with the bear, it was okay with me, but it's not okay with you. And it's like you're sicking the hornet's nest out on someone that doesn't really deserve it. And the only person that could stop this attack is someone that can't even remember or doesn't have the heart, the courage, perhaps with the Strength card, maybe doesn't have the courage to admit they were wrong. The heart to admit, oh, I do remember. I just forgot, and then I kicked the hornet's nest, and now it's too late. See, it takes courage to stand up against a fight or a quarrel or something someone's created and said, hey, wait a minute. I made a much bigger mess out of something that really wasn't that big of a mess. It really wasn't that big of a deal. And sometimes we think it's a really big deal. Perhaps you're losing your job, you're losing your relationship, you're losing your house, you're losing something, you're losing your car, or you're just losing in general. And you're just like, what is going on? Why am I just losing left and right? I'm just losing. Remember, when things are not going your way, it's not because something's wrong with you. It's the universe saying, this isn't yours. This isn't meant for you. Let go. Let me do my work. Let me do my karma. Let me help you let go of something that's not for you, not meant for you. I know you love this guy, but he's the wrong one. I know he's super cute and he's got that perfect smile. Or I know she's gorgeous and you're never going to love anyone else like her ever again. Or I know this business is something you wanted more than anything. You worked your butt off for this. Or I know this family member means everything to you and you just want to help them, but you don't understand. You know, it's like, just let me do what I need to do, because when things aren't working out for you, it's not for you. And you're not supposed to lose your mental health. If there's a red flag, if something's wrong, listen to it and back off, because you're only going to get stung. And, you know, that's what's in this message. Quit fighting for something that's not yours. That might be the new title of this video. Quit fighting for something that's not yours. Okay. I got to write that down because I'll forget. Quit fighting for something that's not yours. Okay. Well, there you go. Quit the fight. Because look at this. Be strong. Look at these doors opening up. My God. Something brand new is about to happen for you. And it's so much better than what you wanted. It's so much better than what you were fighting for. You're fighting to keep this thing that's hurting you. It's like fighting to keep a thorn in your side. This is nothing but trouble, strife, drama, issues. Like, let that or this person or whatever this is go. There's something so much better and brighter on the other side of the wall. This wall is a barrier. It's a block to your happiness. We're going to jump over it now. So that's what I see. I see judgment is coming in to bring up and drudge up an ugly past or ugly things that need to go. And it's like, I decide who stays dead and who's alive. I decide what will live and what will die. I decide on what will be born again or what needs to be laid to rest, what we have to bury. And that's with the Chariot. So have enough faith and courage to move on from what's behind you. This Chariot is ready to go on fast and furious forward. He is not concerned about the city or the good times in that city. He's already been a part of the city. He's been there, lived there, enjoyed it there, had good times, learned a lot, grown a lot. And you know what? Time to get on the Chariot and leave the city. We are walking out of the city doors. And this is you headed for Ketu. You're in your Chariot going towards Ketu, which is your destiny. Okay? But it's also your karma. Following your karma, listening to it, dissolving your karma, getting rid of it, letting it go, cutting it off, getting it out of you. And it's also representing Rahu, which is, let's go out into the wilderness. Let's see what's out there. Let's see what lies on the horizon. There's something new. There's something awesome. There's something better out there. So we're going to go take a look at what's out there, because it's the sun. All your plans and things that you had in the past, not so good, but everything's working out in your favor. Let's get an oracle card for that. What does the future hold for your drama, the mayhem that you've been fighting to keep? So we have the wolf moon, my bad. And it's the number 3, and it says align. I like that. That kind of goes with your reading. Align. So align with yourself, align with your life, align with what's meant for you. Under that, we have the snow moon, take root. All right, so this is time for you to get situated, very Empress in this picture. We're going to get grounded and certain and steady with our new life. We're going to get situated in a new foundation. So you can start rooting yourself and getting nice and cozy into what will be the new life after we let go of this one. And this oracle says, think about what it is you really sincerely want for the rest of your life. And whether you're showing people your true self, your true desires, your true thoughts, your true feelings. It's no longer time to be fake. It's time to align with who you really are and align your different personas into one and be real. This is a really good message for a lot of two-faced people that kind of play both sides. Think about situations where various personas work together to support your authentic self and some work against you. Let this card guide your mind on how to release the excess baggage from these personas so you can find a path to free your spirit and your soul. And Take Root says, timing is an ideal to take an idea or belief and make it become established or accepted. If you believe that you would be happier living a certain lifestyle in your truest of hearts, but you don't want to admit it, this could be the time to embrace what's really true and commit to it. If you have been feeling very alone, consider volunteering or spending more time in your community or moving somewhere where there's more people or being around others. Maybe that's what's being manifested. Where in your life do you need to be accepted? To have a permanent, solid base into your reality. It's time to take root and do what is necessary to be a part of that world. And just know whatever's meant to come out will come out. There's some people that are so distant, so unconnected, they just pop up for a day or a month, and they're like, I know the whole story because I'm here and it's in front of me and I can see it. They don't understand patterns. They don't understand cycles. They don't understand, what it means to have ups and downs. Because when the days are good, they're good. When they're bad, they're bad. And then there's just the regular days. They don't understand the flow and the way, just things move around in your life. So don't worry about judgments and the gossip and the slander. They're all not connected. They don't even really know the real you. They just see a facade. They see a mask. They see an exterior. They see what you want them to see. The truth is, and it's beyond pen and paper. It's beyond black and white. It's in the heart. The truth is what your heart actually feels. And, this is going to break your heart. 3 of Swords is here. This is not going to be an easy moving on. Okay, this is a very painful letting go, getting away from something toxic or just very unreal, getting away from things that just are not authentic. And that is going to hurt. And you're going to be confused. You're going to be scared. There's going to be arguing, but you have to trust in spirit the whole time. And just know that right now, during this period, the shift between now and November 20th, as Pluto goes into the next sign, Aquarius, it's time to just trust it. Because I promise you, in this shift, whatever was meant to be in your life will be. And whatever's got to go, honey, there's no stopping that train, chariot. There's no stopping it. It's gonna go. We can't start digging into a tree, which, by the way, we're talking about a tree with the roots. We can't just start digging into it super deep and then go, oh, I changed my mind. I don't want to cut it down anymore. No, that tree's gonna fall. You've already cut too deep. That tree's coming down. And that's kind of, I think, what your video really is about as well. Look at that, another tree, growth. Trees may have a very important meaning for you today. Trees. That's your spirit guide, the trees. Just know it's time. And look at that growth. So you've got 2 aces. You had 2 aces earlier in your other reading as well. So just trust this is what's supposed to happen. Don't get stuck in your head and worried that it's not happening my way. It's not supposed to. Trust and let God, let Source, let the universe do what it does. Okay? Well, I'm going to let you guys go with today's reading. We're already at 69 minutes. I have a lot going on in my life. I will get to you guys this week. You have no idea. There's so much drama in our family right now. So much drama. So much. I can't. I've had very little rest. I've felt threatened. I've felt like my life was in danger. I feel distraught about what's happened. I'm worried about my grandma and her state of being. You guys have all kind of watched our relationship over the last few years. You've even heard her on camera a few times. Some of not her best moments and some good moments, but life is full of changes and we're certainly going through them. And I don't really know her future right now. There's a lot of people involved and a lot of people involved that should not be involved. A lot of people that are not close to her and very, very distant. And they don't understand at all the situation, period. But they want to protect. So I give grace because I understand they want to protect. But there's nothing bad happening to her on our end. But some people believe there is, financially and emotionally. But those are people that don't know because they're not involved. And there's a lot of people that are just jealous, judgmental, and they don't like what's being done. And just because you don't like something doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means you don't like it. It means you don't approve of it, but it doesn't mean it's wrong. And that's what we're up against here. But I want you guys to pray for us, pray for my family, pray for my grandma, pray for the best things to work out. And I'm just learning to let go and let God do what it does. I hope you guys do too. Your reading was very meaningful today. Remember, whatever's meant for you will be yours, and there's no stopping it. So blessings are around the corner, water signs. I can't believe how many blessed cards you guys got. The sun, the aces. This is wonderful. And I know it comes with a certain set of pain, but that's part of the package. And I just want you to know, water signs especially, you're so empathic. Whatever suffering and pain you've been through, it's worth it. You've grown so much as a person, and good things are coming. Okay, this storm will pass. All right, guys, I love you to pieces. Thank you for watching. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination, so you guys just keep swimming, and we'll talk later. I'll see you again for another video. Have a blessed day. Please like and subscribe. If you have any questions about anything, go ahead and put it in comments. If you just want to say I love you, Steph, thank you, or say your story on the comments, feel free to do that. I love to read your comments. All right, guys, I love you, and good night. Bye, Ellen. Bye, guys. We'll get back on schedule here very soon with all the membership stuff. The circle's going to be epic. Don't worry, Ellen. We're dragging it into November. I'm not going to let that circle go. It just wasn't the right time, I guess, in my life. But we're getting on it. Hopefully this upcoming weekend or this week, we're really going to get solid in it. And we're just going to start making some momentum. And it's going to be good for all of us. I hope we're all ready to turn this new page. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.